Welcome to the first PAC Football Report of the 2024 season, covering games on September 7th. I'm Joe Underko. This week we will take a quick look back at the 2023 season in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing the opening fall football weekend this Saturday. Grove City rode its brick-by-brick approach to a perfect 10-0 record and the program's first PAC football title in 25 years last season. The Wolverines edged Susquehanna in a first-round NCAA D3 playoff game before falling on the final play of the game at eventual national champion Portland in the second round. Carnegie Mellon and Washington and Jefferson each posted impressive ECAC bowl wins, lifting the PAC record in ECAC bowls to 9-4 over the past 5 seasons. The 2024 football season again features a full round-robin schedule in the PAC. Each week will feature 5 conference matchups with one team on a bye, which in Week 1 will be Westminster. Grove City opens defense of its PAC title at home, as the Wolverines host longtime Presbyterian rival Geneva at Robert E. Thorne Field at 1 p.m. It's the 98th all-time meeting between the programs in a series that dates back to 1893. Grove City has won 3 straight games over the Golden Tornadoes, but Wolverine head coach Andrew DiDonato notes that Week 1 games always bring a degree of uncertainty.
Week 1's always a challenge just because you really don't know what you're going to get. Each team will look different from the year before, and then you add the element of Geneva and some of the unique things that they do. So that's why our message is good to great each rep, 1-0 each week, and we're just want our guys to live in the vision of who we are no matter what we see on Saturday.
Now in his 3rd year as head coach, Waynesburg mentor Cornelius Coleman looks for his program to take a step forward in 2024, starting by hosting Case Western Reserve at John F. Wiley Stadium in Waynesburg at 1 p.m. The Spartans have won 8 of 9 all-time meetings against the Yellow Jackets, with the lone Waynesburg win in the series being a 35-15 decision in their first ever meeting in 2014. Coleman believes changes in his program have now taken hold and should result in more success in 2024.
Honestly, you see the program growing year by year. It's just to the point where now the young men honestly understand what it's like to compete week in and week out in the PAC. Where I don't know if, not a point of emphasis, but if they understood it beforehand and understanding that everybody's good in this conference and everybody's going to bring their best punch. We know that we're close, but to be close isn't good enough. Now we have to learn from those previous years, those previous mistakes.
Also beginning his 3rd year is Bethany head coach Brandon Robinson, who leads the Bison against visiting Allegheny at Bison Stadium Saturday at 1 p.m. The teams battled through a close contest in Meadville a year ago, with the Gators prevailing 31-20 over Bethany. Robinson previews the Allegheny matchup.
The start, to have an opportunity to win a ball game Week 1 would be huge for our program, and you can never underestimate the importance of a Week 1 win, and that's one of our goals, win the opener. So we want to come out and compete to win this ball game. And Coach Lair over there at Allegheny does a great job. We know that they're going to be well coached. We know that they're going to be schematically sound. They're going to play hard. Last year we had some opportunities, and we turned the ball over, I believe, 5 times. So you turn the ball over 5 times, and you're not going to win those ball games.
In other Week 1 PAC action, Washington and Jefferson opens the season at home against St. Vincent at Cameron Stadium in Washington, with kickoff slated for 1 p.m. The Presidents have dominated the series since the return of football at St. Vincent, winning 14 of 15 matchups between the programs, including a 51-0 blanking in 2023. The lone victory for the Bearcats over W&J was a 35-27 final in Latrobe in 2011. Finally, Teal will host visiting Carnegie Mellon at Alumni Stadium in Greenville at 1 p.m. The programs are meeting on the gridiron for the 50th time dating back to 1915. CMU leads the all-time series 34-13-2 and has won 8 straight against Teal, with the last Tomcat win over the Tartans being a 40-27 final in 2014. That's all for this edition of the PAC Football Report. Log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org all season long for the latest news, scores, statistics, and other league information. You can also follow us on social media via X, Facebook, and Instagram. Links are available at the PAC website. I'm Joe Underko. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the stadium.